Both Mediterranean and DASH diets emphasize abundant vegetables, but let's be honest about what abundant means. We're talking 5 to 7 servings minimum daily, where a serving is about half a cup cooked or 1 cup raw. For most people, this represents a massive increase from current intake, and vague encouragement to eat more vegetables doesn't translate to actual behavior change. We need specific strategies. First, why does diversity matter beyond just quantity? Different vegetables provide different phytonutrients, fiber types, and antioxidant profiles. The polyphenol in red cabbage differ from those in spinach. The fiber in broccoli has different properties than the fiber in carrots. The concept of eating the rainbow isn't just aesthetically pleasing. It reflects genuine nutritional variety. Aiming for 30 different plant foods weekly, including vegetables, fruits, legumes, and grains, optimizes gut microbiome diversity and nutrient intake. Practical implementation starts with understanding what actually counts as a serving. Half a cup of cooked vegetables is smaller than most people think. That's roughly the size of your fist. A cup of raw leafy greens is a generous handful. When you visualize these portions accurately, achieving 5 to 7 servings becomes more manageable because they're smaller than you imagined. The meal-by-meal strategy is critical. Don't try to eat all your vegetables at dinner. Start breakfast with vegetables, spinach and eggs, tomatoes on toast, mushrooms as a side. Lunch should include a large salad or vegetable-heavy soup. Afternoon snacks can incorporate raw vegetables with hummus or guacamole. Dinner builds around vegetables as the plate foundation, with proteins and grains as accompaniments. This distribution makes the volume achievable. Preparation methods dramatically affect palatability. Raw vegetables are nutritious but can be monotonous. Roasting vegetables at high heat caramelizes their natural sugars, creating depth of flavor that steaming doesn't achieve. Roasted Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, or carrots taste fundamentally different from steamed versions. Learning proper seasoning, olive oil, herbs, garlic, lemon, transforms vegetables from obligation to enjoyment. Batch cooking solves the time barrier. Spend an hour on Sunday roasting multiple sheet pans of different vegetables. Store them separately in containers. Throughout the week, you have prepared vegetables ready to add to any meal. This removes the friction that prevents vegetable consumption during busy weeknights. Making vegetables the meal foundation rather than a side dish changes the psychology. Instead of chicken with a side of broccoli, think broccoli with some chicken added. Build meals around substantial vegetable portions, stir-fries, vegetable curries, large salads with protein on top, vegetable soups. This shift in proportion naturally increases intake. For people who genuinely dislike vegetables, which is a real phenomenon often rooted in genetic taste variations and childhood experiences, the strategy is gradual exposure and flavor manipulation. Start with milder vegetables like zucchini, cucumber, or lettuce. Mix small amounts into foods you already enjoy. Use strong flavors to mask vegetable taste initially, heavy sauces, cheese, etc. Then gradually reduce these as your palate adapts. The metabolic benefits of high vegetable intake extend beyond just nutrient provision. The fiber volume promotes satiety, reducing overall calorie intake without conscious restriction. The water content in vegetables adds bulk with minimal calories. The polyphenol and fiber support gut bacteria that influence metabolism, inflammation, and even mood through the gut-brain axis. Seasonal eating makes vegetable diversity more interesting and affordable. What's in season changes throughout the year, naturally providing variety. Farmers' markets encourage experimentation with vegetables you wouldn't normally buy. When vegetables are peak season and local, they're also most affordable and flavorful, removing barriers to consumption.